Okay, sorry. Had a technical difficulty for a second. The sun is right in my eyes, in case y'all can't tell, because I'm sitting right behind the phone. And I'm sure y'all can see that sun is right here in front of us. But thank you all for coming in here. I'm so excited to be out fishing again. I did fish in Sunfish King's Bass Kickers tournament, and that was the last time that I had been live fishing. And before that had been a few months, because I've been doing nothing but metal detecting. So fishing was my passion way before metal detecting. I couldn't choose if you asked me to pick which one I like more. But hey Jeffrey, hey Danny D, Sand Van. Let me say hi to whoever I see in here. Nightmare. Thank you all for coming in. I don't know if anybody has the ability to share it out. I never ask anyone to help share me out, but I realized that I set my timer to get started a little under a half an hour. So usually when you do that, I didn't do it on purpose, but when you do that, hey Duggar, it won't share you out. Like, it doesn't give people that, going live in 30 minutes notification. And so a lot of times people will end up saying things like, oh, I didn't know you were going live. So you don't have to share me out, but if you want to, you can. I see we got 10 people in here, so it looks like people are getting notified, so that's all right. So I'll tell you what's in here in case y'all didn't read the description. There are bluegill in here. There are redear in here. There are bass in here. I know there's largemouth. I'm not sure if there are spotted or Kentucky bass. There might be. There are crappie in here. I was told before that there were catfish in here. I have fished here a ton of times. I've never even had so much as a catfish bite before. So, hey, look, Snake River, I'm fishing. Can you believe it? But so I haven't been here in a little while, and I haven't bluegill fished here in a little while. So the first little bit of this is going to be me switching up my depth quite a bit and just switching out the spots where I fish, just so I can locate them, figure out where they're at. Because, oh, hi, Mom. So usually once you locate them, then you get into them here. So I just got to figure out where they're at right now. The other thing I got stacked against me, which I don't care, I'll make things work, is that these worms are actually from when I did Sunfish Kings. Hey, Richard. Hey, Mark. Oh, hey, Christopher. And they're not the most liveliest of worms. I have two different kinds, so if these don't work, I'll switch out to another one. But right now I'm just trying to locate where the fish are hanging out at. I do have another rod set up for doing some artificial bass fishing. I was going to use some of my baits that I won from the tournament, but I decided that I think I want to do like a little video, or at the very, very least, a picture and a community post, but I'll try to do a video of all the stuff that I won for getting biggest fish in that tournament. So I decided to leave all that at home. Like, it was hard for me too, because I really wanted to try some of that out, trust me. Oh, yes, thank you. The weather. Hey, Rocco. Yeah, Rocco, one of these times I need to go live with my, no, I'll actually make a fool of myself. I was going to say I need to go live with my fly rod, and you can tell me what I'm doing wrong. I haven't tried it yet. I only tried it in the driveway like 2 years ago, so I definitely know I won't know how to cast it out, but it will be fun to learn it. Hey, Jean. Thank you all for coming in here. Yeah, it is pretty amazing out here right now. The weather is perfect. I'm just in a t-shirt, and there's no need for a jacket, and I'm not burning up. And so you'll see me move this quite a bit, but I'm just trying to locate where they're at. And because once they get on, they're usually biting pretty quickly here. So I'm not sure if I need to go deeper, further out, closer to the bank. What's the situation until I try it for a little bit. Hey, Mike Greenwell. Thank you for coming in here. It's good to be fishing. I miss it a lot. I haven't even been on my boat since the beginning of the year, so I really miss that. That's going to have to change really soon. I look at it all the time and think about, I wish I was out there on the water. So that's definitely got to change, but it's nighttime and raining there. Oh, well, you know what? I've caught some catfish in that kind of weather before. Hey, Coin Junkie. Thank you for coming in. I'm loving the fact that I've got people from all different communities I'm in YouTube that are all here watching me fish right now. Like the treasure community and I don't even want to name them all because I'm sure I'll forget, but definitely fishing and the outdoors. And um, it's just nice to have a big mix of people in here. Okay, so I'll tell you how I'm fishing and looking at my phone. I'm sitting right here behind my phone. So I just have the camera facing that way and I'm reading the chat as you all put the stuff in there. So, hey, hello. So far I have not and I was already kind of trying to find these fish for the 5 minutes before I started. It's a long time for panfish for me to not find a bite. So I'm about to go way deeper and further out. And then after that, I'm just going to change up the worm completely and see if that's it. And then if not, I might switch my spot down a little bit and see. But I have lots of tactics, lots of things up my sleeve that I can try to figure out where they're at. So I won't spend too much time doing one thing. There's definitely some kind of fish out here, like right in front of me. I see coming up. I don't know if y'all can see them on the video or not, but hey, Lucky Alvin. Hello, Honesdale detectors. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, it is very beautiful and peaceful, and I must be too deep or there was a fish on there. I was watching my phone, but I don't know what's going on. Actually, I think I know what's going on. I think my bobber stopper might have came off. No, I'm just too deep, I guess. Something wasn't right. But yeah, it is a beautiful day out here. Like absolutely amazing. I stepped outside and I was like, I need to go live and go fishing. And it's definitely the perfect day for it. Couldn't make up my mind if I wanted to come here or if I wanted to go to the lake, but I was closer to here by just like a couple minutes, so I had that itch and I went to the place that I could get started the quickest. That's funny, Rocco. Thank you for coming in here. Hey, Ray Diggs. Thanks for coming in. I think my fish are camera shy so far. I'm about to switch the worms and see. Like the two worms that I have are actually my least favorite of the ones that I bought that day, but the other ones that I had did not survive. But I have lots of other things. I have artificial stuff and I've got crappie nibbles to entice them into biting and stuff like that too if needed. So like I said, I won't waste my time on these. Right now I'm just using wax worms. Which wax worms are usually pretty good for bluegill. I've caught crappie on them as well. Yeah, I miss being over there. I've been trying to make my way into some of the fishing lives a little more. Like I'd kind of been gone there for a little bit and definitely miss everybody. I will say that I've been in your live a time or two when I wasn't chatting, so I have at least watched you fish. I know that doesn't count for much, but it counts for some watch hours and for something, I think. Oh, hey, Susan. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Stick Man. It's good to see you, Jerry. Yeah, I tried throwing over here to my left a little bit more with this worm, and I may or may not cast it out one more time after this, but these red worms that I have beside me are what's coming up next. Usually I like the night crawler, the trusty dusty. That works really good. But I don't have any with me right now. And if I drove to get some, it would be at least 15 minutes to go get them. So I was itching to get my line wet. I have lots of other stuff I can try if these don't end up picking up for me. Hey, Tanya, thanks for coming in. I miss you, girl. I haven't seen you in forever. We need to go fishing together soon. Hey, coming out swinging. I don't see you, but I see somebody saying hi to you, so I'm assuming you're in here. Trying to look over and catch the chat just as much as I can, but also locate these fish. So yeah, I'm over these worms. I'm going to try the red worm and see if that works better. A lot different than catfishing. Catfishing, you put it out there, you sit and wait. When you're bluegill fishing, you shouldn't have to wait very much. So this worm is a lot more lively than those other worms were too. So hopefully that means something. Hey, Christy, thanks for coming in. I do not want to fish for alligators. I do want to fish in Florida more, but the gator part's kind of scary. It was funny. I was out fishing on the private island that my cousin lives on down there, and I'd been fishing for a while, and then all of a sudden it hit me. I was like, "Girl, there could be alligators out here," and I was like, "Oh no." So we got a different worm on now. We got a red worm, which usually when I go with red worms, I dig them out of the yard. I like to get my own night crawlers and my own red worms. They do a lot better for me. But we've been dry. Like we haven't had much rain here this year. The ground is dry. Like even when you're digging holes, you don't hardly see worms. Like when you're digging for your metal detecting, I'm talking about. I don't see worms like I usually do. So it's not as easy as just going out and collecting your own bait right now. And that's something that if you've been with my channel for a while, y'all know I definitely love to do. And I keep seeing these fish over here like biting these bugs off the top of the water. I must be using the wrong bait. But, you know, maybe here with this fall season, we'll get a little more rain and I can get back to getting some of my own natural bait again. Hey, Patty. Thank you for coming in, Buck. I really do love this. Hello, Stuart. I really enjoy having people from all the different communities I'm involved in here together. I will try to go and make some more moderators. I had planned to do that after I went live the other day, and I have not gone back into my live. I'm sorry about that. I actually had planned on doing that yesterday, but as most of you all know from my community posts or from being in some of the other lives, you may or may not know, but I'll fill you in now. But Juice's dog Dexy was attacked yesterday morning by another family dog, and spent the whole day at the animal hospital. I spent the whole day helping to raise funds to cover the surgery, and it just was a long, stressful, and ended up being a blessing of a day. And so yeah, I didn't get to do any of the stuff I had planned to do. Which one was to add some more moderators. So hopefully I have some in here. I don't know. I think I see Martin. I'm pretty sure he's a moderator. I'm not sure, but I'll try to help keep an eye on the chat too to make sure it, you know, I'm not even going to say those crazy webcam sites, we'll call them that, don't come in here and blow the chat up and stuff like that. But I don't care if people drop links and, you know, pick up new channels that you're not familiar with. Everybody that's in here is a great channel. Some of them are just people that I don't have content that I just enjoy chatting with, but all good people in here for sure. Okay. There's all kinds of fish activity around me, just nothing that's interested in what I got. Thank you, Jeffrey. Salt your yard in the evening. Hose it down right before dark. Worms come up to the surface. My father taught me as a kid. Oh, okay. Well, I'll try that one. Thank you for sharing me out, Snake River. I appreciate it. Yeah, if y'all are watching the water, you're seeing fish, I'm sure. They're everywhere except for where my hook is. But, you know, that could change. I'm about to put this one, just set it down for a little bit and let it just sit, and then try to use my little Z-Mans over here on my artificial rod and see if I can't catch something that way. Hey, Danny. Hi, brother. Thanks for coming in here. Hey, Bernie. It's good to see you. Hi, Earl. Oh, thank you, Earl, for sharing me out. I appreciate it. I'll stay live till my battery won't let me anymore. I'm gonna have to take this phone to the shop or whatever because it it only charges. It's a C charger, which is supposed to charge both ways, no matter how you stick it in. But it won't. The charger will only charge one direction when you stick it in, and then the oh, something actually biting. Oh my gosh, please. It was like a crappy old nibble of a bite, but it was the first bite. We have hope, guys. We have hope. It definitely has gave up on it, but we have hope. But anyway, the weird thing is that I can put that same charger that's plugged into the wall and switch it to a battery pack, and it won't charge. So I don't know if it's just not getting enough. Like I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, but so I can't even take my phone on live, like fishing trips and stuff like that, or even go in metal detecting with it and go live for very long because it just won't charge. Well, it nibbled, but it didn't take any of the worm off. But we're about to try some more. That was definitely a good sign. Hey, J Dog, good to see you. Look, I'm actually out fishing. Hey, Renee. It's good to see you too, Danny. Thank you for being in here. Hey, Judy. If I'm missing anybody, just keep chatting and I'll see you as you come in. I'm trying to locate the fish and keep up with everybody as well. Um, so far we've had one nibble and it got me really excited. But once they start biting, that'll change. It'll be on like Donkey Kong once I figure out where they're at. Yeah, here fishy fishy. Definitely see if we can't get them to bite that way. So there's definitely all kinds of activity all around me. I feel like okay, so I feel like if I had a topwater bass lure with me, that this might be the perfect time for that because they're coming. I can see them coming up and eating bugs off the top and stuff like that. But I don't think I have anything that's topwater with me. I don't have a lot of my artificial stuff with me, but I do have my Ned rig stuff, and that is my favorite. That is the one thing that actually makes me feel like I'm a bass fisherman. Sorry, ditch pickles. I know how the catfish community feels about it, but I actually am successful when I use those. Oh, sorry. Hey, Nantu, Crappie. Hey, Vanessa. Thank you all for coming in here. Could be carp. There are some grass carp in here. I don't know if there are like common carp stuff like that in here, but I mean, I know for a fact that what I saw earlier was a bass. Like when I first got down here, for sure, I scared it off. But this lake is or pond is full of bass. I mean, they're everywhere in here. This is actually where I was fishing when I caught the I threw that in a horrible spot. When I caught the biggest bass for Sunfish Kings tournament when I was fishing that I was gonna quote how long ago that was, but somebody else can put it in chat if they remember. I don't even know. I'm horrible with time. Like a month ago? I don't even know if it was that long or if it was longer. Hey Skelly, thanks for coming in. So Stuart, I own two fly fishing setups, two rod and reel setups, but I have never used them. I just got myself hung up in the weed over here. Hold on, let me get it. But I also now have a fly tying kit, so definitely going to get into the fly fishing more. I just don't fully know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try setting this out and leaving it for a little bit and casting out this Ned rig for a little bit and see if can't do something with that. Hey, Shade Tree, we need to go fishing. I say that every time I see you, but we definitely do. Shade Tree, have you ever figured out how to go live and all that? Because I'll definitely help you out with that. I know we talked about it before, but I've been MIA for so long that by now you could have already been live and I missed all the notifications. Okay. Hey, Druzy. Hey, Susan. Thank you all for coming in. Definitely appreciate it. Set my drag on this real quick. Oh, that didn't cast out very good. But we'll go with it. Hey, Cassie. Thank you for coming. So now we've got 2 rods out. We got one here with this Ned rig on it. We got one with just a red worm on it. Oh, it would help if I had that bell closed. There's all kinds of fish activity. Don't know what they are, but hey, Salty Magnet. Got to recast this one out to a better spot. Oh, crap. Finally got one and I missed it. I can't do the artificial with the one with the bobber. It took that bobber all the way under and I was not prepared. Dang it. Finally got a bite, like a real bite on there. I'm telling you, they know. The fish know when you're busy, when you're messing with something else, that's when they go for the attack. It was a good little bite too. He had it under for a few seconds. I don't know exactly how long, but I'm not sure if y'all can see it with the sun. Well, you probably can't see it. It's not the brightest of bobbers out there, but it had it under for a good little bit. I'll have to check in a second, see if it got that. It was just a little bitty old red worm on there. But it seems like the red worm is doing better than the wax worm, at least. I'm pretty sure I have some rooster tails with me. There's no trout in here, but I haven't looked at the schedule in a while, but they should be stocking trout in the ponds, the county pond, and down at the tailwaters at the lake here soon. They usually do that over the winter. They quit with the catfish and switch over to trout. Hey, Mark, thanks for coming in. I'm I looked over at the water and the Hey Bear Magnetics. I looked over at the water and the sun was reflecting in the water back to me. So it was basically like I was staring right at the sun. And then I looked at my camera or looked at my phone and tried to see chat. I couldn't see anything. Once I get this all the way brought in, I'm gonna check on that worm. They know I forgot how to fish. Whatever. If you had been watching me in, oh gosh, if you'd been watching me in Sunfish Kings tournament, you would know that that is not true. Well, I still have plenty of worm hanging up off here, so let's cast it back out and see what we can figure out. Must be some trouts left. Maybe over in the tailwaters, because that water is moving and stays cooler. But the trout that they stocked last year in the ponds, they die before summer gets here. Like the warm water kills them off. They always end up floating. It's awful. But and you have to have a trout stamp to keep them. So I fish for them, but I don't keep them. I'd like to go catch like naturally habitated, I don't know what you call them, trout though, that are in a stream somewhere, river, like, that weren't just stuck there, recently. And yeah, I don't know. I just think that would be neat to catch some big old trout that way. My first trout I ever caught was the biggest one I've ever gotten, and I didn't get a picture of it. I didn't know how big that was. I didn't realize that was that good of a trout, and I didn't have a trout stamp, so I couldn't keep it. I thought I'd be catching more of them because I had just thrown out when I caught that one, so I wound up releasing it. And then over the years of all the trout I've caught, I haven't caught one like that was really even close to that size, and it kills me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I missed that opportunity to get a picture or get it on film or anything like that. That was definitely before I was doing the YouTube stuff, where I would have, at the very least, got a picture, but probably would have gotten it on camera. I mean, would have gotten it on film. I said that backwards, but the very least would have got a picture, but would have tried to get it recorded. I guess I'll leave this out there again. Hey, it's Juice. I wasn't expecting you to make it in. I know you're working. Hi, baby. Thank you for coming. I missed one bite because I couldn't get to my rod in time, and I missed one nibbled. I wouldn't have had a chance to get that one if I tried, but that's where I'm at so far with this. May end up switching out the Z-Man bait I got on right now, because it's the one that I caught actually every single one of the bass on in that tournament. And it's, I mean, they hold up really good. So really I could use it for a while, or I could just pinch off the end and, still keep using it for a little bit, but it's definitely had some use, that's for sure. Oh, let me cotton weed. Like that toad. Are you talking about the frog or toad or whatever is making the sound in the background? Almost hooked you in the eye. That'd be scary. Yeah, so if I go much longer without really getting bites and stuff like that, we'll take a walk down over to like I guess you would call it the dam area. It's not really a dam, but to that end of the pond, and try over there. See if we can't find some fish hiding over that way. Although the closer it gets to the sun going down, this side over here, usually I do pretty good with getting bites, so just play it all by ear. Hey, just be cool. Okay. I don't know. I'm catching the weeds right in front of you. Let's see. Hey, Notch to 11. Thank you for coming in here. Hey, Bugman. Yes, it's good to be fishing. I miss it. And we still need to go fishing too. Now, Dexy is doing so good. I get sidetracked, so I realized I started a story earlier and didn't finish it. But like, I've seen video of Dexy today, and he is doing amazing. Like, I mean, I know he's got a long road of healing, but wow. Definitely doing way better than I could have even imagined he'd be doing today. Caught a big old bunch of grass. That's all I caught. Most of it fell off before I showed it to you. How's your dad doing, Bugman? He definitely is. Definitely is a little trooper. He's a fighter. Like, you could tell his will to get better and move on. Like, he's doing really, really good. And I'm so grateful we raised that money to relieve that financial burden off Juice. Like, that was the very last thing he needed with everything he was going through with that. And all he needs to do is focus on Dixie and him getting better. And he's already doing so good. I mean, oh my gosh. I've seen video of him walking around. He even went up the steps. Like, I mean, he's doing really good. Thank you, babe. I'll see you then. Hopefully I'll still be live. My phone is sucking down this battery. And like I said, unless I go up to the car, the only other option, if, as far as me staying live longer, if it dies down too much, is if I were to go to the car and we go on a drive together to go get some minnows, but some night crawlers, and then hit up a different spot. But I don't know. It's going to be completely based on this phone and its battery. Yeah. But I think we will probably switch spots here in a minute, just because this is the least activity I've ever had sitting in the spot. And I brought a stringer with me because I was hoping to get me just a small little mess of bluegill to have for. Oh wait, I gotta be quiet. I mean, not be quiet, but I gotta stop what I'm saying because something's actually biting. And I missed it. It was the line was caught in the grass. Oh, this rod won't fit in my Snake River rod holder. I would have had this one in a rod holder to prevent that from happening. But dang it, something finally bit. So I guess I'll sit over here a little bit longer. Not too much longer because there's too many fish in this little area to not be getting bite. Okay. I'm gonna reset up this pole and put it over here so I'm loud for a second, but I'm just gonna rest it against this bucket so it's kind of like it's in a rod holder so that it won't get caught in this grass, because if y'all can see, the weeds are really long around the edge, and so the line had just like drooped down and got caught up in there and made me miss my fish. Hey, digging buddy, thanks for coming in. It's good to see you. What's biting? Well, we gonna find out. I have a feeling it's bluegill, but tie up that rooster tail. You know, my second largest bass I caught out of here was on a rooster tail, and it was. I don't think I have that specific color. Not that it has to be the same one, but it was just a black rooster tail. But it was, that one was 3.5 pounds. The largest one I've caught out of here was the one I caught during Sunfish Kings tournament, and it was 3.98 pounds. It was so close to being 4 pounds. It just had a couple more meals, maybe I could have got it up there. Was that the real squeaking? Yes, this is a piece of crap. Okay, so I don't have any good panfish rod and reels anymore. Yes, my reel sounds like horrible. Thanks for calling me out. I knew if anybody would, it would be you, Snake River. Hey, 2 and 7, thanks for being here. Yes, the reel sounds awful. But you know what? It didn't stop me from catching all those fish in that tournament, so it's still doing its job. But I'm looking to see what I've got as far as a rooster tail. So we can try that, but if I don't catch the weeds first. Well, I knocked all my worm off that way. But I've got plenty of those. So, hey, Looter 8, thanks for coming in here. Sorry about your toilet. I'm sorry about your toilet. Oh, that's funny. Oh, Snake River said that just goes to show how long they've been collecting cobwebs. Oh, oh, you're probably right though. And I sure don't know how to grease or oil them or whatever. I do have David Smith sent me some stuff to do that with, so I need to probably look into it so I can get my stuff back into top shape again. That's awful. Oh, I walked right into that too. Well, this is a big old thick red worm. So maybe it will do its job and get me a fish. We'll see. I walked straight into that. So I will cast this one out again, and I will look for a rooster tail while I do that. And then, depending, I may or may not throw that rooster tail out first. I probably will try it while this sits out there. But if I haven't got any bites, there's a good chance that I'll wait to cast out the rooster tail till after we move as well. It's not a very far walk. We're just going right over there. Like right over there. It's very close. Okay, let's see. Where do I want to cast out? Well, see, this one didn't sound like that, but that other one, but that other one, let me tell you, that's like my old Betsy. I don't know what I want to call her. Like it's just a good rod. Like it has caught a ton of fish. A ton of fish. It's been one of my like go-to rod and reels for a while. I mean, nothing's wrong. Well, I was gonna say nothing's wrong with the rod, but that's a lie. The eyes need to be fixed up on there and everything, I'm sure, but the reel is what sounds awful. And it's just see, what is it? I don't even know. I don't know what this is. I don't even see the brand name. I don't know. No clue. So I was gonna try to tell y'all, but I'm not very good at telling you that when I can't find the name on it. So I don't even know. It's just an old, good, trusty rod and reel that I've used for years and years. So sorry if it's loud. This is me digging through this little tackle bag I got here to see. Well, I got this little micro spin rooster tail from Bass Pro Shop. It's silver and black. I don't know how well y'all can see that with the sun behind it, but try half a worm and shish kebab most of it on the hook. Yeah, I do that a lot of times. Like we'll just stick the whole like piece of the worm on there, like not have anything dangling, and I'll catch bluegill like that all day long. There's red ear in here. They seem to like it more when there's something dangling off. Did y'all see that big old fish right there that just came up? I don't know what it was, but I just seen the fin of it like as it went down. But sidetrack, sorry. Looking to see. And then I got this one as an actual name brand rooster tail. And it's got what looks like a fish on the side of it. I don't know. There's a silver and black inline spinner. This bag that I'm looking in now is what I like to call my white bass fishing bag. And it has some stuff for other fish in there too, don't get me wrong, but it's got a bunch of these brush pile jigs in there, which I could do that. That's another thing that I didn't think about. I could put crappie jigs on with crappie nibbles because those work really good. Well, we got this one, but I think this one's more for trout. This one is pink and green. It's definitely the prettiest of the rooster tails I got with me. Hey, Tin Man, thanks for coming in. Hey, Anita, thank you. I'll be looking forward to your new stuff, Laugh Channel, Rocco. Okay. Oh, well, here's one that's already open too. And it's caught into a plastic. Uh-oh. So I got this one that is like orange and green. Little rooster tail there. There may be more in there, but I'm sure I've dug through it enough I might go with the only one that is actually a Rooster Tail brand. Or I might pop this box open and see if I have one that's open that I like better. No, we'll just go with that. Oh, wait. So I still have the one that I caught that big one on in here, but the feathers came off the Rooster Tail. And so now that I have that fly tying kit, I want to fix it. Because it looks a little piddly. If y'all see, there's not much feathers hanging up off that Rooster Tail. I have one that the skirt came completely off of it. So I got the one we're going to put on there. And that's a small one. Yeah, all these, I don't have, well, this bag right here is my white bass bag, and I only use smaller baits usually for them. But this one is a 1/4, the one that I'm going to use, a 1/4 ounce. So it's probably the biggest one that I brought with me today. But try this right out there, right in front of you all. But while I was getting that, I also was getting my stuff kind of packed up. I don't have a ton of stuff with me. It all fits in my hand with like just carrying it all together, but I did have it spread out a little bit. That way we'll be ready to go move over to that other spot. Of course, I'll probably move over to that other spot right when it's the best time to be sitting here, but there's fish all over this little pond, so I'll go on and tie this Rooster Tail on before we make the move over there. We're just going to walk across. Hey, Fluff. Hey, Alaskans. I was watching some videos of the water up there that you had posted, some shorts last night, I think it was. I watched several of them. Hey, Grant. No, not today. That's very unusual for me. So we're going to move over to the side of the pond over here. And I think that the look will change when I do. Just tying on a Rooster Tail for this other one so that I can have it ready to cast out. And then we just got to walk an extremely short distance to get over there. Is Kane in here? Hey, Kane. Definitely don't know if I picked the right color Rooster Tail. I would say I'm a novice, at least a beginner when it comes to bass fishing. I'm getting better at it. Artificial baits used to really intimidate the crap out of me. I've just always been a bobber and a live bait type girl. I've learned a lot since then, but I'm still really pretty new at it. But when it comes to like what conditions to use which one, stuff like that, I still have a ton to learn. Even when it comes to like the retrieve and stuff like that. But when it comes to a Ned rig, I got that one down. Of course, my biggest largemouth bass I caught when I was catfishing, caught it on a live green sunfish. So you can catch them just about any way. This is the last time, and I'm only throwing this out while I pick this stuff up because I've got the Rooster Tail tied on now. So I'm just going to pick everything up and move over there. Must be nice, Alaskans. Got ate up. Uh-oh. Was it from mosquitoes? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention enough to see. Thank you, 205. I hope I get into them. It's always more fun when you catch them when you're live than to skunk out in front of everybody. Since I don't even have half the charge on my battery, I figured it was best to go on and get moved over there to try to catch something. My phone charging issue started when me and Fish and Chick went fishing. She was the second time we went fishing. Oh, there's something biting on it. Come on. I was literally about to stand up and reel it in, and it did the crappiest little bob of a bite. But it's not going back to it. Whatever. But we were out fishing, and there was rainstorms in the area, I think, but it wasn't supposed to come in for us for, I don't know, hours later. And then, you know, the weather did what the weather does, and it changed real quick on us. Okay, well, we're going to switch this all up. See what we can't figure it out. But it rained on us, and my phone has not ever, the charging situation has not ever been the same since. Love you, Stick Man. Awesome fishing, man. Hey, thanks for coming in. The hooks that game was a bit rusty. Hush, it didn't even take the bobber down. You obviously were not watching Sunfish King's tournament because I was catching fish that day. Okay. We're going a little journey around the pond. I'll get a little view, see the cows over there maybe. Can't see chat because y'all are up above my head right now. So anybody who's scared of heights, you're sitting about 7.5 feet in the air. Not that high. But we'll see if lucky spot number 2 is better. Try to keep you down on the water. Y'all can see all the fish I scare off as I walk around. Went over closer to Mama Cow and her baby. She's looking at me, keeping her eye on me right now. We're almost there. We'll go here. I was hitting all kinds of buttons. Hold on. There we go. I'll change my stuff up real quick. Gotta find Joel. Hey, Johnny Small Pepper. Now we're getting there. I gotta get this pulled back out the way I had it. There's a big old fish over there. Could be a carp again, like people were saying before, but something over there on the bank. Oh no. No, every time it lays down, it gets caught in the weeds. I'm going to set it a little bit deeper down here. We're going to do like I did at the beginning, where I change it up a whole bunch at the beginning, where I'm just trying to figure out where they're at. They're in here. Just got to find them. Hang on, sorry. Okay, now I got it to where it's not going to get in the weeds. I don't know if y'all can see the bobber, probably not. Hey, Ski Searcher. Hey, Brandon. NorCal, I see people saying hi to you, so hey, I'm assuming that means you're in here. Oh, NorCal Public Watch. Hey, I thought you never know with the NorCal, SoCals, and all the different ones we got, but I knew it was one of you two that was most likely in here. It's good to see you. Let's see. Oh my gosh, y'all go see this cow. You'll see that thing that just came up over my shoulder? It's your YouTube debut. Hi. You're okay. I'm not going to hurt you. That's a big old cow. Okay. Oh, its name is Roxy. It says it in its ear. Hi, Roxy. But look, oh, here comes more. Since we're not catching any fish, we'll check out these cows for a second. The baby's coming in a minute. The baby's not such a baby anymore. I actually think this one was... Okay, there's the baby. Right there's the baby, and there's the baby. That one was a baby not so long ago. But the little one is scared. I think the little one belonged to the first cow that we saw. At least I caught some beef. Beef is what's for dinner, because it sure ain't fish, is it? No, but I'm scared this baby. I wish it would come on and walk by for y'all. But the little one, not this one. This is the second one, but the one down the hill a little further is so cute. Don't worry, I'm watching my bobber. It ain't doing anything. Look, these two are scared. It's okay. Look, here comes the baby. Oh, this one has a cute little blonde tuft of hair on its head. The little baby is so freaking cute. I'm going to leave y'all sitting this way for just a second. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it went down the hill. Darn it. I was hoping y'all get a close-up of the baby cow, but oh well. So those are the cows. I see Big Max walking. Oh my gosh. You could be right. Oh, now there's a little tiny baby fish that's over there, like biting at my bobber. That's annoying. So we're trying this rooster tail now. We'll see how that does. Feels like all I'm getting so far with it is grass. All the baby cows are playing. Yeah, definitely just getting into the grass now. So here's the, if I can get it out. First catch of the day is a big old wad of yumminess. Salad for later. Oh, I didn't know there's one more cow coming. Oh, I've fished here several times. So I've caught bass from as little as 0.25 ounces or 0.25 of a pound or whatever it is. I don't even know. Quarter pound, quarter pound burgers and quarter pound fish. Anyway, up to 3.98 pound bass. Pretty sure all the ones I've caught have been largemouth out of here. I don't think any of them have been spotted, but then I've caught white and black crappie out of here. I've caught bluegill and I've caught red ear. I think that's all the different species I've caught in this pond. But I mean, I've caught tons, and there's tons in here. Most of the time I'm doing catch and release. Usually everybody that I see is catch and release, but every once in a while, some of us will come along and get a mess of fish to take home. So that's what I was hoping to do today, but not what ended up occurring. Oh, I need to reset my drag. I have it set for the Ned rig, which when you do that, you barely have your drag set at all. Glad I realized that before something got on here and I tried to set the hook. But when I realized that, I caught me a big old salad again, so let's clear that crap off. Not exactly where I was trying to go with that, but it brought in pretty soon though, because it's definitely going to be in the line of a whole bunch of grass, so save myself that bigger. I thought I was going to. And gonna try that bluegill rod because that's what I'm really here for. So I'm gonna try to locate them real quick for a second first. May just be too deep, I'm not sure. Hey Danny boy, it's good to see you. Yeah, I do leave my bobber sitting as well, but usually like when it comes to bluegill fishing, a lot of times like they'll go for it right at the drop, or if you move it a little bit, or but you don't have to leave it sitting too long to find them. Once you find them, you can just kind of let it sit a little bit more, but in my experience, and that's one thing I would say that I'm a really good crappie fisherman. I'm not trying to brag, but I'm a really good crappie fisherman, and I'm a really good bluegill fisherman for the most part. I'm not saying I'm the best by any means, but those are the two types of fishing I know best out of everything that I do fish for. I'm gonna go shallower for a minute and see what that gets me. There is a spot over this way more that I usually like to, well, there's two different places, but the spot's usually maybe I'm over a little too far to the right, but we'll see. So now that I'm taking just a break on that rooster tail for a second, has anybody else been out fishing recently, caught anything? It was too perfect of a day today to not be out here doing it. When I was catching them up here the day of the tournament, because I was catching bluegills and stuff that day too, I wasn't catching them on the red worm, which is what I have on now. I was catching them on the wax worm. But I'll try this red worm just for a little short period of time longer. Then I'm going to go back to the wax worm. Then I'm switching it up completely. I'm going to throw on a crappie jig, and putting a crappie nibble on there and see if that'll get me my bite I need. Oh, desert fishing? Yeah, that sounds hot. And so much of the deserts and stuff have lakes that are drying up right now. That's so scary. And then poor Florida with way more water than they could ever need. So I don't know how many of you have seen on my community post or heard me talking in chats and stuff like that, but about 10 months ago or so, I did a live, may have been 11 months ago now, I don't know, but where I was down in Florida and I was fishing at my cousin's private island that they live on. And they have a really nice boathouse there. I was fishing from the boathouse. And anyway, they went through Hurricane Ian, and they were right where the hurricane came and hit, and they landfall, and then had that horrible back wall that stayed on them forever and all that. But that boathouse that I was fishing from is no longer there. It's gone. I know that the island they live on was heavily damaged. They use the word devastated, but I haven't seen any pictures or anything like that to know how bad the rest of the stuff there on the island was faring. But well, we had a nibble. This is just a little bulb of a bite, but worst thing's going to be if something actually takes it under and I miss it like a couple times, because I have the worst hooks in the world. And every time I go live, I talk about it and I say I'm going to throw these away because they don't hook up. Like if I pulled it open and showed you, I could show you like some of these hooks aren't even fully hooked. Like they're some cheap manufacturer from some other country that sold these at the gas station, but it was all I could get during Corona. And some of the hooks in the package work and catch fish, and some of them, even when you're in the middle of fish just biting, you can't catch a fish on it for nothing. So I don't know like what's wrong with them, but I picked one that I thought looked good. But until one bites, I won't even know if it's going to have an issue or not. But then, hey, Big Matt. So I was talking about them down there on the private island. So then I have family that lives on Pine Island, the main island that they're off of. And I have some family that also lives inland, not far from there. But I think everybody has their house except for one cousin that I found out, my youngest cousin out there. She has a 10-month-old baby. She lost her house. She lost her car. She lost everything. But, anybody that was out there on the island has been stranded. The road and the bridge collapsed and washed away. And so they have rebuilt the road. I've seen it, but so far they're not letting people drive on it. But I think they're letting emergency vehicles cross over to help them on it now. So soon it's supposed to be open to the public, to where people who are off the island can get onto the island. People who are on the island are able to get out and get, stuff like that. They have had some supplies and gas and stuff like that has been boated over to them, but it's been a real scary, sad situation down there. Might as well be Goodyear hooks. Yeah, some of the hooks don't even have eyes on the end. Like they're horrible hooks. They're like really, really bad hooks, but yet I still keep using them because I did buy, oh, you know what? I bought new hooks and I know exactly where they're at, but they're at the house. Oh, that stinks. Well, anyway, I have hooks to use the next time I go fishing, so I will make that a thing that I do when I go home, which won't be too long from now because my phone battery is really dying. But I'm determined to get fish for you all before, since that little video bite didn't do much. I'm going to take half this worm off, see if it's just too big for this little fish. I don't know what the deal is, but we're going to figure it out. Try to trick them into biting something. Hey, Stephanie, thanks for coming in. Hey, Black Diamond, can't wait to get my shirt. Any bullfrogs in that pond? Yeah, there's different frogs. I don't know what kind, but um, I think it was the second to last time I was out here fishing for them live. Everybody was talking about the frogs and the sounds they were making, and I don't hear any right now, but definitely whatever time of year that was, they were going crazy. Might have been spring, I'm not sure. There's a lake that's just a couple of minutes up the road from here. It's a smaller lake. I don't think I've ever, no, I fished it live one time. Um, but I fished an awkward spot on it. But anyway, at the main spot where you go, like where the dock is and stuff like that, there's a ton of big old frogs out there. Like, I don't know if you can go out there and go frog gigging for them or what, but I mean, they're massive, massive frogs out there. Thank you, Stephanie. It is beautiful out here. It's actually starting to get a little bit cool now that the sun is going down behind the hill over here beside me. I just looked at it, so again, I can't see the chat or my bobber because I blinded myself glancing at the sun for half a second. But well, I've never been here before with this kind of luck. Like, it's definitely a new one for me. But I think I'm going to go in and do what I said I was going to do a minute ago and switch to the wax worm, see if that has better luck. And I'll try once I sit this one out, I'll let it sit for a second and I'll try the rooster tail too. Oh yeah, big difference in temperature just when the sun went behind that little hill. That's crazy. I was gonna grab like a light jacket, but I forgot. I've never been frog gigging, but I have had frog legs. Okay, so we got this out here. We'll see what happens with that. And we're gonna try the um whatever rooster tail. Forgot the word. Oh, got to get the grass off of it from the last guys. I thought I did, but there was a piece up here at the top. I don't know if that. I don't want it to mess up the way it reels in, so I went on and got it off. Yeah, Woody, frog legs are good. Oh man, I scared some fish just now. When the line came through ahead of my lure, they all scattered. I do have crappie jigs. That's what I'm trying. After the after I take the wax worm off, I'm going to switch to my crappie jig. I'm going to step a little bit away from the phone for just 1 second. Cast this out a little bit different spot, but hopefully this will be a good lucky cast though. And I'll let the thing. Got one more down here, and then I'll come back over there where you all are and cast to the other side. Well, this isn't doing a whole lot of good. Not trying to give up on it so soon, but I know my battery is not doing so great. So I'm kind of moving that other one out a few times. Maybe they're just not biting today. Somebody told me one time if the cows were eating, the fish were biting, and the cows are eating, so must be time for the fish to start eating too. I've got to find them. Yeah, I haven't really done a whole lot of jigging with my jigs. Like I'm more like a vertical jigger, like off the side of the boat or off the dock, or I just put them under a bobber with a crappie nibble on them. I don't know what the best way to do it is. Like I have caught them before, just doing a little cast retrieve type jig thing, but I don't know what I'm doing. Hey Kenny, thanks for coming in. It's DMV. That's an awesome channel to watch fish if y'all want to pick that one up. He definitely catches some nice catfish and catches a lot of them. Oh, I went a lot deeper and something is running with my bait now, but it quit. Oh wait, it's still going for it a little bit. So maybe they were like so much deeper that I was not getting anywhere near them. I don't know. Wouldn't be the first time that it was at the very end of the fishing trip that I actually located them. But it ran with it, but it, okay, now it's trying to go with a little bit more. I was gonna say, but it didn't even take the bobber all the way down or barely even moved it, but I don't know. Finicky little dudes today. Still fun being out here. I just keep wondering, like, is it that tiny or is he just trying to be sneaky, get it off the hook? Like, you can't even take the whole bobber under. But there's still something out there playing with it at least. What was what you were wondering? How deep is your jig below your bobber? I will tell you when I bring it in. I don't know. It's pretty deep right now. Like it's a lot deeper than it was. I feel like I'm like 5 foot deep or something like that now. I mean, it's not deep, but it's pretty deep. Just usually whenever I go and I start fishing a place, like well, in the areas that I know where I'm going, I usually almost always start at about 3 foot deep. That's just usually my go-to, you know. And then depending, like if they're right up on the bank, I might go more shallow than that or something. But usually I'll go from that and just keep going deeper. Oh, thank you, Kenny. Yeah, I'm just fishing until the phone dies or until about the phone's about to die and then taking it to the phone or taking it up to the car because I don't have my battery pack, but I'll stay live as long as people are here and I have battery to entertain them. But oh, I'm going to see if that thing didn't steal that. It was just a little video wax worm and it wasn't threaded on there quite the way I normally do, so it may have taken it off. It sure did. It stole the whole thing. This time I'm going to thread it on all the way. I didn't notice it wasn't threaded on all the way until right before I went to cast it out. And I was like, oh man, these little guys are not very big. If you've never seen a wax worm, that's what it looks like. So my bobber might actually look like it's set a lot more shallow than it is, but that's because it's going up to the bobber stopper. So yeah, it's about 5 foot deep right now. Oh, that's awesome. I'll definitely be watching for it, especially if I have the battery, because I know I'm going to be depleting it a lot with this. But let's cast this back out there. Oh yeah, almost the exact same spot. See if I can trick it into taking the bobber all the way under this time and really going for it. Let's see. Ooh, did y'all see that? Big old fish that came and got something, not my hook, back behind, and right behind it. Dude, what the heck? Whatever it is, it's hungry. There's fish all around this lake right now being active. I wish I did have a topwater bait with me right now. Yeah, that's what I do a lot of times. I kind of move it, just kind of like trick it a little bit, bring it in a little. Like, I'm just not really locating them at all today. Oh, the baby cow. It's so cute. It's playing over there. Thank you, Johnny. Yeah, today I'm making myself mad that I made that my thumbnail, Fish Like a Girl, because I was doing that because I planned on fishing like a boss and like catching fish, but like today I'm making it look bad for the girls. Makes me feel bad. It's like of all the days I chose to make that my thumbnail. I'll have to do another live like again very soon and make it the what's the word I'm looking for? Just making up for the fact that I didn't do any good today. I'm gonna move it over here to a totally different spot, but it's where I usually catch fish when I'm over here anyway, and I haven't tried it there. Nope, I gotta move y'all completely. There we go. Let's see. We're gonna let it sit for a little bit. Even though something big in the middle of the lake, y'all see that? With all kinds of big rings behind it. Okay. Definitely not doing much good with this rooster tail. Hey, Ricky. Hey, Mike T. Good to see you. It has been a minute. Fish at your feet. What do you mean? Fish right on the edge of the water? I can see the bottom here, though, and I don't see it. Well, I don't know if I can now, but I could earlier when the sun was up. What do you mean by fish at your feet? Women have far more patience. Well, I'll tell you, a lot of times when I go fishing with the guys, now this is not 100% of the time, but a lot of times when I go fishing with guys, I will catch the first fish and I'll catch the most fish, but I don't always catch the biggest fish. Usually the guys will get the bigger one and I get the most in the first, but not every time. Of course, that tournament I was in was with a whole bunch of guys. I think I was the only female that was in that tournament. I definitely was on my day. I can't remember now from the day before, but But I didn't catch the most, but I caught the biggest bass. So. A fish rolled at my feet. Is that what you said? I believe it. I keeps it like they're active as crap on the top near the bank, like well in the middle too. But I wish I had a popper or a frog or a I don't know, just something topwater. Oh, I had one on it. Is it still there? Is it gone? I can't even tell. I think it's on there still. No, it's off. What the heck? It had to have been grass. I swear it fought though. No, there's not grass on here. Like a fish finally got. How do you lose a fish on a rooster tail? What the heck? Well, I don't know, but I guess I just did. I wasn't hung up into anything. Maybe I just didn't set the hook like right. I didn't think there was anything on there though, so it probably was user error. Well, that was at least a freaking fish on for half a second. Oh, I'm gonna recast this other one out here in just a second. Oh, wait, it's good if you shut your bill. Trying to catch up in some grass this time in a different spot. So let's cast out for a different way. There's so much grass over here. Hey, natives, good to see you. Okay, before. Okay, we're gonna go completely backwards of what I just said. We're gonna go even more shallow. We're gonna come closer to it and see what happens with that. Who knows? But we'll still keep going on with this rooster tail. Oh wait, I went really shallow. Look, and there's something running with it. Finally. Look at this baby bass. Oh my God. It's so cute. Hey, Randy. Oh my God. Look at it. So it's not a skunk fest, at least. I can't say I was skunked. Oh my God, this thing is tiny. Wait, quit. Okay, just for, and giggles. Okay, sorry. Had to make sure it's on the right mode. It weighs 2 ounces. Little bitty baby. Okay, I've got it back to pounds now. Yeah. 0.12. I'll just get a snapshot of it off my live. I'll know to go into 1 hour and 24 minutes into it, and I'll find this baby bass pick. But we're gonna let him go back into the water. Oh, yep, he's good. Well, that was fun, even if it was tiny. At least I'm catching one before this thing ends. My battery is dying quickly. But I will stay live for probably about 6% more when it dies that much more. I'm at least going to walk to the car and get it on the charger up there and then figure out what I'm doing from that. I could let it try to charge up a little bit and go live at another location. Fish where I can fish from my car, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get there. But if not, at least I caught one little baby fish here. That's crazy. Ah, hey, Jeremy got pastry in here. Thank you. Yeah, caught me a little baby fish. We'll throw this back out in that same little area and same depth and see if it's big brother or daddy or grandpa wants to take a bite. That'd be nice. Of course, it's just a little bitty wax worm, so you never know what you catch on it. But now I'm going to try this rooster tail again. I may take it off and try the jig. I don't know. Or I may just wait and go live again soon and do my crappie jigs then. I don't know. It's a hard decision with this battery. Yes, Ricky, you're still my virtual Joey. You're supposed to be my virtual Joey slash 1-800 Brenda fish worker that comes and puts my fish on my hook for me down there. But I haven't seen you in a while. I guess I haven't been live enough. So you'll have to get ready for some more lives. I don't want that to get in the grass again. That little bass was so cute. It's not the smallest I've ever caught, but that's the smallest I've caught this year, I think. Dang. Oh, thank you, Native. Yeah, I used a darker rooster tail when I caught that bigger fish out of here. But and I have cast out lighter colored rooster tails here before and not caught anything, so may just be fishing the wrong color here with this. I don't know. I know a lot of people go to with the rooster tail and do good with them. I'm so. I caught my third biggest bass with one, but I just wouldn't say that I'm very good with them. Maybe that little bass was a fluke. Nothing else is biting over there. But here very soon I'll try that one in a new spot and see. Yeah, that's what I'm using, but it's just not producing a whole lot for me. It could just be I don't know how to do the retrieve with them good. I don't know. But I say that, but I mean, I have caught fish on them. Oh, I'm caught in the weeds. Yeah, that's it. Oh, good, I got it. Didn't think it was going to shake free, but it did. Wind that rooster tail in. What do you mean, bring it in faster? Is that my problem? I thought if you brought it in faster, it like went real shallow and you could see it and stuff. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I don't go real slow. I change up my speed, honestly. I don't know. Maybe I should keep it steady. I try a bunch of different stuff just to try to figure out how to make it work, but yeah, I would love to get me a nice big one. I've got other artificial baits, just not with me. I was really like, I had some with me just because I always try to bring some just in case, but I was really trying to get a mess of bluegill and I haven't even caught one, which is not like from like people who watch me when I do catfish tournaments and stuff. I'm still catching bluegill, but not today. Oh, wait, I forgot you said faster. I forgot. Oh, wait, I got a fish when I start going faster. Gene, thank you. This is still, it came off. How are they coming off of my thing? It was fighting for a minute and it came off. I am gonna, I mean, I tried to set the hook and everything, but I will say that, oh, that's so pretty. Can y'all see that? The blue heron that's landing, or oh, I thought it was gonna land, but it decided not to. Dang it. I will say that was my fault because I thought I'd set my drag a little harder, but I apparently didn't set it hard enough. So when I was fighting it in, it just was, it had a lot of play. Dang it. But thank you, Jean. That was working. That's so funny. Started real, oh, she said faster, and then it came after it. Okay. See if that's better. Oh, that was a horrible cast. My bail like halfway flipped shut in the middle of it. Do it again, same way. Okay. Jean's gonna be my fishing teacher over here. I will say that though. I'll admit that in a heartbeat that I'm not good with bass fishing and artificial. I'm still learning. I'm about to come over here and put it in a different spot though. I feel like I done scared them over here. Maybe not. But. Don't let it, oh, I'll let the thing sink to the bottom. I always try to let it sink down more. Jean, you're teaching me things. You're teaching me things I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I do like bass fishing. I'm just not that great at it. I'm still learning. I mean, I held my ground in that tournament. Don't get me wrong. I actually was third place for the longest time in the first bass tournament I did on YouTube. So I do know that I can catch them. And when I'm crappie fishing, I catch them just on the minnows and stuff like that a lot. So, but when it comes to artificial and just like really targeting them and stuff like that, no. Yeah, this is a bad reel. That's like if you missed that part of the live earlier. Um, this one has been through like, but it's my oh Betsy. Like I have other rods and reels I could use, but this one I've caught so many fish on that I just always still end up bringing it and using it. But it needs a little grease and oil and cleaning or something. I don't know. But my friend Snake River was picking on me saying that uh, the problem was that I let them sit for too long because I used to fish every single day and then I started metal detecting and it's like I forgot I was a fisherman or something. Hey, Frozen. It's good to see you. Thank you. Oh, yeah. No, I stayed in third place until Snake River came and beat me. Or he came in front of me after that. But then I did the last bass tournament and I got biggest fish. So I felt bad because before that, the winner was a little boy. So I'm not trying to like steal from little kids or take things away from little kids, is what I said. But I guess I did. But I couldn't even place as far as number of fish in that tournament because the first two people, their combined total of fish for the day was over 100. Like one of them was like 50 something, and the other one was 40 something. I couldn't catch that many bass. But yeah. I have never put anything on my rods and reels. I mean, I'm sure that doesn't surprise you when you can hear them like that, but spit in the hole and spank the side of the reel. Well, these are the um are these the ones I can't even think spin cast reel. Is that the one you're talking about? Spit in the hole? I don't even have line on that one right now. I brought it in case I wanted to add some line to it. But no, the one that I'm using is the one that sounds like crap is this one. There ain't no hole. Yes, I realize what he's saying, spit in the hole. And That sounds real good. But there's all kinds of activity beside my bobber. It was good to see you live the other day, Frozen. See you rocking out. I don't think I'd ever been in your live. Like I've watched several of your videos, but it was my first time seeing you live. You were jamming out for sure. Yeah, I don't dip them in the reel. I don't dip them in the reel. I don't dip the reel in the water. Um, and then the one time I ever took my reels in salt water, I did get them wet because I was washing all that salt water off of them and stuff like that. But you have the same reel? Which one? The blue one or the yeah, this one the pole snapped on me one of the last times I was out fishing, so I had to switch and put it on this um ugly stick. That's not a normal setup that are together, but it works. The water is bad for the reel because the duck pee. Are you pulling my chain right now? Or are you being serious? Nothing. Hey Lee, thanks for coming in. Yeah, I think that. Oh, now I got to bite what I was about to say. I think I'm gonna end up ending this, and then I'll just go live again here real soon. Go fishing. Like I've been missing my fishing lives, but I'll come out with the baits that I'd rather have and have my stuff set up more the way that I'd like to have it, and feel like it'll end up being a better live, more like the ones I used to do. And I am working on watch hours now, so you'll probably get sick of seeing me. Like I plan on going live a lot more. I'm gonna start doing the because the chicks dig it on probably keep on the Sunday morning, early afternoon time around that where I have wow, other female detectorists come up and go metal detecting with me live. Um, I've talked to several different girls and they seem to like the idea. And, I've agreed to have guys come up on panel to help um, with the hosting or just keep the conversation going between chat and the people who are detecting. But um, the first episode went off pretty good this Sunday when I did it. So I think I'll be doing that more often. But I'll be throwing in more fishing lives for sure because I mean, I bought my fishing license for 3 years. I might as well use it, right? But no, really, I love fishing and I missed it a lot. It's bad out at that out at the fishing hole because of the debris in the water. At your fishing hole? Here, there's just some grass on the ground. I mean, underneath, but it's not really debris. There's no stick ups in the ground or anything like that either. It's just other than the mossy green crap that grows at the bottom, which the bass love. Yeah, I mean, I'm lurking if you want to call it that, or just hiding in the background and watching people and stuff like that. I did set a playlist of all my lives so that if anybody wanted to, play it some to help me out, that kind of thing, that'd be cool. One of the main reasons why I would like to get the watch hours and get up there is I would like to do a giveaway. And I've been collecting stuff for a giveaway for a while, but I know that usually when you do the giveaway and you've been monetized, people will sometimes help out with like super chats to help you out with the shipping and stuff like that. And um, shipping is really expensive right now, and I don't have that kind of money. So I realize it takes a while to get your check in, that kind of thing. But um, when I originally started, I had no intention of even being a channel. Then I decided I would be a channel, but I'd probably never be monetized. Now I'm actually considering being monetized. It's just, I guess, the growth of a YouTube creator. But you're ready for dinner? I'm ready for dinner, but it's going to have to come from the refrigerator. Not coming from the water, that's for sure. But my phone is now at 15%, and it won't last long once it starts getting down. So I guess I'll leave y'all on here while I pack everything up to the point where I can walk with it, and then I'll probably just end it and be live fishing again really soon. I'm probably fishing or probably metal detecting on Sunday. It's not a guarantee yet, but I'll definitely be up with juice on Saturday. A giveaway, yeah. Lucky Alvin heard giveaway, didn't you? But I've been collecting stuff for this giveaway for a while. I will say when I had plans when we'll go all the way back. I was like, well, 250. I don't know if I want to do a 250. And then I said maybe I'll do a 300 subscriber giveaway. And then I hit that and I went past it pretty quick. So I was like, okay, I'll just make it a 500 subscriber giveaway. And then, with my community tab, and I'll do that. And so then I went past 500 and I still hadn't done the giveaway. And then I was like, okay, when I get to 1K, I'll do a giveaway. And you know what? I'm at 1.29 now. So so I'm not, it will still be a 1K celebration whenever I have it, even if I were to have 2,000, which I hopefully will do it before that. But I do want to, do a giveaway to appreciate the people that have been here with me, the new people that have come to know me, stuff like that, and just supporting my channel. And so it's coming, and there's things being collected for it, but I don't want it to be a piddly little giveaway. I want it to be a good one. I want it to be worth the people's time sitting in there and hanging out. And so, oh, Alvin, I hope you do win on mine. I really do. Okay, yeah. See, I didn't know that. Juice tells me a lot about the whole super chat things, but I didn't know that until you reach the $100 minimum. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm not out to make money on this channel. I've never like been out to make money on this channel. It will never be like the thing that, hey, Snake River, that's my goal with this. But I am working towards improving my channel, and if I get monetized one day, I do. If I don't, I don't. But it would be a neat goal to just be able to say that I got there too. Because I can remember when I hit 100 subscribers, freaking out, thinking I didn't think I'd ever have 100 subscribers. But well, I think I've got everything packed up now, and my battery is getting down to about 10%, and I don't want it to die completely. So thank you, Frozen. I appreciate that. And then I usually get back in there and I read the chat to see whatever I missed too. So if you had some other things I didn't read out loud, I'll be catching those later for sure. But I appreciate everybody that was in here. Oh, did you see me catch my fish? Because 20 minutes ago, I caught the only fish I caught on here, Snake River. So if you go back 20 minutes, you'll see it. And if it's after it ends, it's like an hour and 24 minutes or hour and 23 minutes in that I finally caught a fish. Gene, I have that goal with you. I'll be supporting you. Hopefully you get that done. I'm working on some videos. I've got some videos I'm editing, so that'll be good to get some edited videos out soon. But yeah, I'm going to end before my phone completely dies. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I'm going to try to get up to the vehicle before it gets dark, that kind of thing. It always looks like there's more light when you look at it on the phone than there is in real life. But hey, Tri-Valley, I'm ending, but thank you so much for coming in. But like I said, I really only thought I'd be live for about an hour, so I got to hang out a little bit longer than that today. But I'll be live again soon and more often because I miss this. But love you all. Thank you so much for coming in and visiting me. And I will see you all in chat soon, and I'll be live again soon for you. Bye, everybody. Thank you.